Welcome back. Well, one thing football coaches know all too well is that there is a difference between returning experience and available experience. At South Dakota, there is nowhere that is currently more evident than on the offensive line. While the Coyotes have 5 players on the roster that started multiple games up front last season, 3 of them have been on the shelf all spring due to off-season surgeries. That's meant more reps and responsibility for fellow returners Cody Jennings and Tyler Sherray. Both have taken it in stride, and they, along with the coaching staff, are pleased with the improvement their mostly inexperienced group has shown.
We grade out every practice, and every practice has gotten better and better. You know, compared to first, couple practices, it was pretty bad, pretty low grade. But now we're, getting where we want to be.
Just a couple weeks ago, we had a day that was all green, which means good. So it was like 45, 73, and then like a 65 overall. So that's a huge jump from coming in, and especially a lot of these guys never play in competition like Darren Greenfield and whatnot, and he's an All-American player, and to be able to play against him and get that kind of percentage is huge.
We've had some really good practices. We've had some ones that, we've really struggled. When you're young like that, we're up and down. We're adjusting to the speed of the college game. Some of these guys are, in their 13th real college practice against the full-speed defense. And we got to understand that that's going to be a learning curve and a process for some of these guys coming in.
Now, the continued development of that young talent will remain one of the top priorities moving forward. First-year offensive line coach Andrew Prevost wants a constant competitive culture, and he's making sure all of his players understand that.
Coach Nielsen refers to it, and Coach Lofke as redlined, and always fighting to win everything. And that's really our mantra. That's what we're going to go by, and we're going to try to win everything that we do. That means, as a group, we're going to bring each other along, but at the same time, there is some competitive battles in there that you got to make sure that you're winning day in and day out.
There's only going to be so many that suit up, and everybody knows that 3 or 4 of the injured guys, they're going to be on the roster. So, there's only, a lot of the young guys are getting reps right now, but, they still got to fight to even get on the bus. So I think there's a lot of competition going on.
Now, that young offensive line will get one more practice before being put to the test in South Dakota's spring exhibition. That's set for 7 p.m. Friday at the Dakota Dome and will air live right here on Midco Sports Network. In other USD news, a former Coyote is getting another chance to showcase his skills in the NFL. Defensive back Tyson Graham Jr. confirmed last night that he signed a free agent contract with the Atlanta Falcons after working out for the team yesterday. Atlanta is Graham's second NFL stop. He was originally signed by the Indianapolis Colts as an undrafted free agent in 2017, but was released near the end of training camp. Most recently, he competed in the Spring League as a member of the North team. Now, Graham played in 44 games with the Coyotes between 2013 and 2017, finishing his career with over 230 tackles, 5 interceptions, and 3 sacks. Well, back to the college ranks now. Considering the quarterback talent in the Missouri Valley Football Conference, defending the pass is critical. Midco SN's Brian Shawn has a look at the current situation in the secondary for the defending FCS national champs.
North Dakota State secondary was one of the best in the nation last season, collecting 22 interceptions and allowing only 148 yards per game through the air. Now 3 starters are back, but free safety Trey Dempsey was lost to graduation, opening the door for some others that are hungry to get on the field.
I had a chip on my shoulder, and I've always wanted to prove what I can do on the defensive part of the ball. I've been able to show my stuff on special teams, but sitting behind Trey Dempsey and seeing what him and Robbie can do out there, it's just it's helped me so much, and now I think people are beginning to see that I can get out there and make plays on my own.
The more you know about every single position, the more you get the grand scheme of things, and the game and run fits and pass fits will all come quicker to you. So me playing Will last year a little bit, that helped with me at strong, and me playing strong and will help with me at free, and all that helps no matter where you're at.
Hendricks fully made the transition from quarterback to defensive back last season, while Brown and Jalen Wimbush are both still training in at free safety after playing different spots a year ago.
We have more depth there now than we did last year at this time, and I think throughout the season you'll probably see all 3 guys play some free safety until we get into that conference season. We're moving James from strong safety to free safety. We're moving Jackson from kind of our nickel player to our free safety, and then Wimbush is still playing some corner, so it gives us a lot of versatility back there.
Competition will continue into the fall before roles are settled, but in the end, players know they'll be better because of the competition.
We got a lot of guys that have a lot of experience back there, and that just makes it really competitive, and we're a really good, confident group back there, and I think that's going to benefit us later on in the season.
We're all competing together, and that just makes it more fun and makes the energy even better out there at practice. We're all going up and getting balls and congratulating each other. It's a friendly, competitive thing.
Now, whoever starts at free safety will have the luxury of working alongside three-year starter Robbie Grimsley, who has 11 career interceptions. NDSU has just one practice remaining, and that is on Friday night at 6:30 p.m. Back to you.
All right, that will be the Green and Gold Spring Game. That event will actually double as a celebration of sorts, with Bison players and coaches being presented with their 2017 FCS National Championship rings. All right, stay tuned. When we come back, another battle royale in the Midco Sports Tonight studio. Greg Ankers and Elena Lanson share their opinions on some of the hottest topics in the world of sports. Stay tuned.
Midco Sports Tonight, presented by Avera Orthopedics.